You can work on making all of this work. So this will be a strange video, because today is the 24th of June. Just in case I upload this video later, I woke up to some disturbing news. I wish I could call it shocking that majority of the British people voted for leaving the European Union. But to be honest, I think I mentioned it in an earlier video. I lived in Brighton, and one of the reasons I left the UK was because I somehow want to feel European. And I never really got this European feeling when I lived in the UK. And before all my friends from over there just go crazy, no, it's not because of you. You were actually quite cool. The problem was more the media and like the general feeling of public opinion. It's like always thinking that Britain is somehow special and just taking part in the European Union to get some benefits out of it. So while it's not exactly shocking, it's still disturbing and a little bit surprising. And I don't really know where I want to go with this, because I don't want to make my YouTube channel something political, and certainly don't want to manipulate people. But this is the topic of the day. But I do know that I will head out now, kind of distract myself, and I share some thoughts in between. To be honest, I have no idea what this bicycle ride was all about now. I honestly don't know where I need to go to. I've never gotten off this stop here. So regarding Brexit and European Union, don't get me wrong. I do think the European Union needs some fixes. Something needs to be fixed there. But just leaving it is not, it's a step backwards. I really do enjoy the benefits of like moving around freely in the European Union, of feeling close to other countries and languages and cultures. I don't think that's the future of like going that step back and isolate yourself again. So the most positive way I can explain this to myself is that people wanted to teach the people in power a lesson. Well, and they succeeded. And hopefully this will lead to some changes, but maybe now without the UK. So here's a lesson: always bring a microfiber cloth with you to clean the lens. You've seen it, wasn't clean. I don't have with me. Maybe they've got one here. No, they don't have any, but there's a Rewe supermarket somewhere here. I'm already quite late though, it's 8:30, and you know, shops in Germany close early. So while I walk there, another thought on the topic, Brexit. There's probably gonna be a lot of xenophobic comments now again. I've had it on another video in the past. But like saying like, oh, Merkel let all the refugees in and refugee crisis and European Union. The thing is, I don't think, you know, that has anything to do with it, or not much. The thing is, even if the European Union goes away, or you leave the European Union, the refugees are still there. There's still going to be tragedies in Syria. That's the thing. It's just basically you're saying we don't want to kind of deal with that. There they are. Oh, a bit flowers. Well, I'm gonna buy some cases too. Now the sun's behind a cloud. If I fly now, it's less beautiful. Gotta wait a bit. What gives me hope though is that it seems like especially the older generations voted for leave, while younger people actually voted for remain. So I do hope that you stay open-minded in the future, you know. You can work on making all of this work, and you know, get together without borders. I know it's crazy to talk about some kind of utopia, like one nation, like in Star Trek or something like that. You know, maybe something closer to that, where you don't just judge someone on where they come from, but on what they do. Yes, it's also about economical factors, but it's about the same thing. It's like, it shouldn't really matter if there are people near you that have it less good or people far away. Because, you know, nowadays the thing is that people just move to where they think they have a better chance. So eventually this problem will come to you. Yeah, and then of course, yeah, you can just say shut the border and then that's it. But I don't think that's the way to go. But before you all think I'm crazy now, I know it's a bit dreaming, but let's have a look at this place here. So before it gets too dark, I'm closing down. Different kind of vlog this time. Well, that was the topic of the day. So heading home, and tomorrow helping a friend moving flat. Help out each other where help is needed.